Hello there, you are here with me for Monday Musing 38. I have to tell you, that means this is video 266 in my effort to upload a video every single day for 2019. Did you get that? 266. That means that I have fewer than 100 videos through the rest of the year. I should be relieved. I should be seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, but the truth is I'm farther behind actually than I ever have been, ever. There's a lot that has been going on at the house this week. I haven't been able to pull out the recording equipment, and so I haven't been able to stay ahead, and it is so nerve-wracking. I have a lot of videos to make today, trying to catch up, which means I also need to edit them. You don't want to hear my moaning. I'm behind, I'll get there. And I know I've said this before, but I am more nervous than I ever have been about being behind. I'm going to have to get there. What I really need to do is focus on some videos that don't require as much editing, but I always love to throw in photographs, I love to do all of that, and it does take more time. So I spend a lot of nights with my computer editing YouTube videos. That's just how it is. I want to let you know about a special event that is coming up. It's going to support the Triangle Greyhound Society. And the Triangle is where I live. It's Raleigh-Durham Chapel Hill. It's a fashion show, and the Greyhounds will actually walk with the models. We just did a little audition for the models and the Greyhounds, and it was a lot of fun. These Greyhounds are so sweet. They are all so sweet. Greyhounds are used as racing dogs, and they get abandoned a lot. It's hard to imagine somebody working with these dogs and training them to race and doing all that and then abandoning them. I don't know how you could spend any time with these dogs and not fall in love with them. I was with them for 30 minutes, an hour, and I was in love with each one of them. This event will be October 19th at 11 a.m. in Cameron Village at Rangoni Shoes. And the models will be wearing Rangoni shoes, they'll be wearing my jewelry, and they'll be wearing Ruby Lane clothing. I will MC the event, and we will be raising money for the Triangle Greyhound Society. We're going to do that with raffles. I will raffle off a piece of jewelry, Rangoni will raffle a pair of shoes, and some of the other merchants will provide coupons that they will raffle as well. So I expect this to be a lot of fun. This audition was just to make sure that the dogs were comfortable and that they were okay with the music, that they were okay with walking in the area and going back to the back and doing all of that. Just making sure that the dogs were comfortable, that they were comfortable with their model. Some of the dogs, the model is their owner, so they're comfortable with that. But for a couple of the dogs, the owners didn't want a model, but they wanted to permit the dogs to be in it, and so they were walking with models. The Greyhound, I had to ask because their tails seemed to be really low, and it was concerning me. Most of the dogs I have been around, you know they're comfortable when their tail is up, you know, wagging, but usually up. That usually means that they're relaxed. They did assure me that the natural stance for the Greyhound, the tail was down. It would kind of flip up at the end, but that these dogs were very relaxed. They usually had their ears back when we were petting them, so they were very calm and very relaxed. I'm excited about this event and hope it all goes well. If you are in the Triangle area, or if you will happen to be in Raleigh on October 19th, I would love for you to come by and say hi. I would love to meet you in person. This past week, I did several videos. One was the Real try-on and haul, and you liked that a lot. That was a difficult video to do. It just took a lot of time. It was not only a long video, but of course I did all the try-ons. There was a different location for filming. It was very similar to the Lily Silk video, and it is another reason that I am behind currently. This particular jacket is also from the Real. I received it after I did that video, and it is silk. It has sort of this burnout silk velvet. I do like this one a lot too. It didn't make the video, but I wanted to wear it for you today. I also did the surprise gift tag. I had been tagged by Beckman and did that and told you some stories about different gifts that I had received. That tag brought back a lot of memories, some good, some sad, but the sad was replaced by good, so it was all good. I do want you to know the guy that I dated, the second guy who gave me the Christmas gifts, he and I did not continue to date, but we did continue to remain friends. We are still very good friends today. He's a wonderful man. He's a wonderful person. I am filming this on Saturday. Today is Saturday, and as you know, I'm behind. I need to give myself a little time to do more videos and to edit this. The video that came up today was what is agate. So far the responses have been good. There's just this one odd one, I don't know if you saw, from Beckman. I brought my computer here so that I could read this to you. She says, "Oh my God, I can't believe you did this video. I'll put my response in the video I'm posting this morning, which will be up late because I haven't even filmed it yet. I tried to wait for that video to come up and I haven't seen it yet because I thought we'd talk about it here. I'm not really sure how you respond to a what is agate video. I don't understand how you do that. It's talking about what agate is and what kind of forms it comes in. I don't know what, I'm very curious. I'm just curious to see how you respond to an agate video with a video. I don't get it. So I said, now I'm curious, XOXO. And Autumn said, XOXO, question mark, trying to be nice, question mark. Girl, I know what you did. What does that mean? I don't understand what that, I just responded, what? You know, with a question mark. What's weird is I'm filming this and it's Monday, so now you know what it is. But as I'm talking about this, I have no idea. I just can't even imagine. It's a video about agate. What is agate? I can't imagine anything more benign than that. I'm pretty sure of my definition of agate. I don't know. We'll see. You know, I'll know by now, by the time you're seeing this. No idea. I also did 3 other jewelry minutes. We talked about Riviera necklaces, rhodium plating, and bicolor stones. So that's what we talked about this week. Looking forward to next week, one thing I'm going to do is a video on how I shop on The RealReal. I got a lot of questions about that. How am I having good success with that? Why are the clothes always fitting? You know, how do I do it? Do I have any tips, tricks, hacks, that kind of thing? And I do. I have been shopping on The RealReal a long time, but even before that, I had purchased vintage and secondhand, sometimes on auctions and sometimes in person. It's not that a lot of my clothes are that way, but over the years, I have been able to score some pretty nice pieces of clothing that I would not have otherwise been able to afford or even weren't available because they weren't available. They were older. Even in high school, I had 2 prom dresses for 2 different years that were vintage. I was in high school in the 80s, but my dresses were from the 50s. I have been shopping secondhand for clothing for a long time, and I do have several tips and tricks. I also have some jewelry minutes planned for you. My confession is, I don't have anything else. I don't have anything else. I am filming them today. So I have a lot of things outlined. I will be filming, we'll see what works, what doesn't work. There's no way around it. I am a little stressed about it. So this is sort of YouTube roulette this week. Good news is, fewer than 100 videos left. It's going to happen. I'm going to make it. We're going to make it. I'm so glad you've been here with me on this journey. I know that I keep saying that, but I want you to know how much I mean it. I don't know what I was thinking when I decided to do this. I'm glad I'm doing it. I would never do it again, and I wouldn't wish it on anybody else. This is a lot of work. It's a whole lot of work. The good news is it has enabled me to get to know you better in the comments. So please do leave me one below. And while you're there, if you haven't subscribed, please do. I would love to see you here again tomorrow. Until then.